Hey, it's Candace of the K, where I normally talk books, beauty, and kicks. Today, I'm giving you my 2024 book goals, and hopefully your book goals are similar to mine so that we can become accountability partners and you can help me achieve these goals. Also, be sure to share some of your book goals down in the comment section so that we can really just piggyback off of each other, okay? We help each other around here. Let's get into it. So in 2023, I had set the goal of reading 40 books. My goal in 2024 is to repeat that. I hope to also read 40 books this year. That's a lofty goal. Definitely going to be leaning into audiobooks a lot more this year. Many people don't know this, but I am going back to school, get a 4th degree. But I have been missing school, and so I re-enrolled. I'm back to school, so I know that's going to eat up a good chunk of my time, but God willing, it won't take away my books. One of my other goals this year is to film more book reviews. I used to be so good about this, like when I finish a book, set up the camera, talk about it, get it off my chest, have people share their opinions about it as well. And I kind of fell off, and it became kind of like monthly reads and over, but we're getting back to the basics, babe. We're going to start talking about every single book. So if I plan to read 40 books, expect 40 book reviews. In 2024, I'm also going to be using a reading journal. I purchased a reading journal off of Etsy. I'll have it linked down below. I bought it on Black Friday, so it ended up only being 99 cents. So I don't know what the price is right now, but I will have it linked down below. And that's because I want to be more intentional when I read. You see people who are breezing through books, and sometimes I am one of those people where I'm reading, and then those weeks later, I'm like, what's the character's name? Who's the person? Why did that, and I can't really recall. I know that I liked it. I know that I read it, but I want to be more engaged with the titles that I'm reading, as well as just more intentional with what I'm reading. And so if I force myself almost to be in the mindset that I am reading with the point of journaling later and sharing my thoughts on paper later, I will actually have a point of reference to go back to. And I just think it would make me a better reader all the way around. I hope in 2024 that I can attend 3 book events. I love Bookstagram. I love Book Talk. I love BookTube. I love talking about books. I like being immersed and around people that enjoy reading. And so it's time for me to start attending these events. I need to start going and finding my people, okay? My posse, my clique. I need to start being outside. I'm already outside, but book outside. I want to attend at least 3 book events this year. So that could be a book signing, an author talk, a festival. I know the LA Festival happens every year. So hopefully something around books, just 3, at minimum, 3 events. It could be more. I'm not closed-minded, but at least 3 of those things. In 2024, I'm spending absolutely no money on books. And I mean it. I don't need to. I want to support my public library, and by doing so, I am going to use Libby and Hoopla and Canopy and any other medium that I can use in order to get books for free. I don't know how that affects authors, if it affects them at all, but I am an advocate for using the library, and so I'm using it. I love my library card. I would do nothing without my library card, so I'm using it. And lastly, for 2024, I have chosen to not be married to a TBR. For me, a TBR almost became like a prison sentence. I started to feel as though if I didn't read what was on my TBR, I somehow failed. I didn't do what I wanted to do. I didn't meet this goal. I didn't hit this. That's done. I am very much a mood reader. If the cover strikes me and I'm like, I'm gonna read this now, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Read it now. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna read it because that's what's on my heart. So I'm no longer doing the TBR. I merely will use my TBR as suggestions. So I might create out a list per month. And if I happen to check off a book off that list, that's fine. And if I don't, I don't. And that is okay. I'm just coming to terms with not being married to my TBR. Very quick, easy, simple goals that I think I can probably check off all of them by the end of the year, hopefully. What are some of your goals? I'm interested because maybe I need to add something more challenging to the list. Maybe I need to figure some things out. But no, I am just excited to just read. I don't care if I end up just reading one book or if I end up reading 100. I just think it's important to be picking up a book. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so I can see you in my next video. Peace.